Yo, I'm on Matchroom website right now. I'm on Matchroom website right now, and it says on Canelo Alvarez fighter profile that he signed a 2-fight deal last year with Matchroom. Well, it says it right in the about section. So anybody that want to tell me otherwise that he's against multi-fight deals all of a sudden, y'all need to find a better excuse to protect your king.
Yeah.
So, because that's what everybody excuse is in the chat. So y'all need to go back to the drawing board, come up with the best excuse, and come back to TVB with that bullshit.
Yeah. They gave him the Yeardom and the Billy Joe 2-fight deal. So I don't understand. What's the difference now that you're getting a Plant Charlo Benavidez deal? Those 3 fights are 10 times better than the last 2 fights you signed. Those 3 fights are better than the last 2 deals you did. So I don't get what's the problem, man. And that's what I'm saying, man. These dudes are weird, man. They're not real boxing fans. They man fans.
Facts.
And speaking of man fans, what is popping? Your boy RaJuR Deep Cool is here. Oh, I'm a little. Is it 10:19? Really? Is it just? It's 10:08. Well, this watch is super fast. Let's double check on this phone to make sure that my times are in 10:18. Okay, so this computer is a little late, so it's 10:18. Can't be messing around and being late for work. We don't do that, and we thank the heavenly for the opportunity to be able to see each other each and every day. Hopefully y'all doing well and y'all keeping it real, popping off on the pop off, doing what you got to do to make your day pop off like it needs to pop off. Whew, that's a lot of popping, but it is what it is. Your boy is here back in the studio. Haven't been back here in the studio in a while, and a lot of times when I know that I need to get my behind back here, I'll come back here and start talking about some juices, you know what I mean, to get started. So let's talk about the house of TFK. A lot of you cats don't really get down with TFK because that is one of those houses that came here in a windstorm, like a Sahara Desert windstorm, because they are from the United Emirates of the Emirates. And then they blew right back out of here real quick because their prices was really, really high. You know what I mean? And I think that what you'll find with this brand is it's almost, I'm just going to speculate to say, I don't know who this is, but I don't know anybody from Michigan. I'm going to speculate to say that they may have something to do with this fluctuation or influctuation of all of these YouTubers, YouTube video people getting a hookup. You know what I mean? Right on. What's going on, Fist the Cat? I hear you, bro. That graveyard is a mile. I used to do that when I first started the Scepter. Man, it took me a while. 5 years I had to do that graveyard. I feel you though, bro. I understand. But thank you for stopping by before you get ready to go nap, night. All right. The Fragrance Kitchen. I ran to the Fragrance Kitchen actually when one of my fragrance trips to New York, and I went to Bergdorf. And I talked about this before because I've talked about this fragrance somewhere before. They had like this whole big corner. And you know they got money, right? This guy is like, let's see, the Fragrance Kitchen founder. I'll just type that in. My man, okay, Shah Mahid Al-Sabah. Shah Mahid Al-Sabah. And it tells you a waft of Middle East has blown into the beauty department at Bergdorf Goodman this week, and not in the way that you expect. The Fragrance Kitchen is a Kuwaiti perfume house founded by Sheikh Maja al-Shaba that blends the traditions of Middle East perfumery with French philosophy and expertise of Grasse. All right, and again, that's exactly where I saw it. I saw it at Bergdorf, and they had so many different bottles. Like here it is right here. I wish I can show y'all what the screen looked like, but y'all gonna look it up. You can see the screen. And man, it was crazy because they had so many bottles. They had the white bottles, which is what I'm wearing today. Youth Memories. Thank y'all for coming through. Like, subscribe, share my channel. Google me, RaJuR Deep Cool. Google me. Thank you for coming through. And don't forget hit the like button. You gotta hit the like button. That'll make sure everybody get to see me when you get the bell notifications more and more. Everything is good, my friend. So, AJ is in the house. So Youth Memories are very nice. Thank you for the like. A very nice fragrance. So again, back to Bergdorf. So I walk in, I see like They had gray bottles, they had black bottles, they had the white bottles, and they had white bottles with different colors. It was just a whole bunch. And I think what happened was they put out too much at one time. They put out too much at one time. Just to say, and I got time, so I want to talk about this a little bit more. I really like some of the juices. A walk the Middle East is blown into the beauty department of Bergdorf this week. Not the way you might expect. The Fragrance Kitchen is a Kuwaiti perfume house founded by Sheikh Majid al-Shabah that blends the traditions of Middle East perfumery with the French philosophy of expertise of grace. Its outpost at the store marks the first American foray for the brand and features over 40 fragrances that reflect the diverse and distinct sense of al-Shabab that al-Shabab has created. So basically, it was basically him putting these things together. It said designed by Jassim al-Shahab architects. So they went through this whole thing of how the walls should look, how the displays should look. They really went in. They really went into Bergdorf. Now looking at this right here is kind of different from what I had seen. And looks as though I'm not sure if Bergdorf's still selling. From what I understand, they don't. Because the last time I went to Bergdorf, they was all gone. It's like they blew in and then they were gone. The next time I went there. I'm like, yo, what happened to the Fragrance Kitchen? Too much at one time. And the price variances was crazy. You can start anywhere from maybe $150 all the way up to like maybe $500-$600. And we're not going to say RaJuR Dove is doing it. They probably, well, RaJuR Dove can do it, we can do it. I'm wise really kind of stick to a price point. So we ain't going to say I'm wise. But I'm trying to do it all the Middle Eastern, maybe Italian companies. They make a lot of juices too. RaJuR got a lot of juices with a lot of Join the Club and Cosmorati. They have a lot of juices. But the way the Fragrance Kitchen came out was, first of all, I think the name just wasn't enough to really catch the imagination of a lot of people. You know, to really get them to come over and check it out. Like when you go to Bergdorf, they got all the high-end stuff, right? So they had the Initio, Killian, Fragrance Kitchen. There's a couple others. They had Paris Monte Carlo. The one in New York had everything. Armoire, you name it, they had it. It was there. And for them to kind of come in with the money that they probably had, they said, look, if we had to pick one store, what would it be? Bergdorf. They ain't going nowhere. Cool. Can't put it in Neiman's because Neiman's don't have that much shelf space. Bergdorf wouldn't offer them that much shelf space for that much money. It's like, okay, well, we give you this much money, this right here, we want this right here, we want this corner. Like, probably like a corner of my studio is what they put those fragrances in. How they posted the fragrance. Like, from there all the way around here in front of me. Crazy. Now, let's get to the juice I'm wearing today. The Fragrance Kitchen Youth Memory. I found this by accident, and I got it on Neiman's. When he was having a sale, and thank goodness I did, because the price on this is still high. The lowest you're going to get a fragrance that look like is $259.49. This is a $320 fragrance according to them with 100 ml. All right, main accords: warm, spicy, vanilla, powdery, leather, tobacco, musky, sweet, and citrus. Those are the accords. Mandarin orange, top note. Saffron and cedar is going to be the middle notes, and vanilla, musk, and castoreum. And again, lots of vanilla. Lots. I mean, I went through this, man. I wore this one night out, and they went crazy. They went as crazy as they went when I wore another 13, or another favorite where I went out to and they went crazy was the drawing by Montal. What was the one by Montal in the black bottle? They went crazy over that. Those are the three that people actually went crazy when I came into the shop to play my guitar and stuff. Amazing. Amazing, man. Crazy juice. So as y'all know, I try to bring y'all some good juices. I only talk about niche fragrances because if I was talking about something designer, the house would be packed. I'll be getting comments. People will be going crazy, asking me this, asking me that. But again, this is a niche channel only. And I had no problem being a niche channel only. That's only have a limited amount of people like yourselves that come through. So we have 7 people here. Got 3 likes. Please hit the like and subscribe button. Please, and share my videos with other people who may be interested in these fragrances. Even people who may not even be interested in these, that may be interested in designers. They might want to come over here and do a little niche from time to time. Montel Bois Vanille. Nice. Had that. Oh, you gotta try Gianfranco Fairy for Men. It's a vintage, but very much worth the cost. Okay, Gianfranco Fairy for Men. All right, cool. All right, I'm gonna look that up. Even though we're done talking about this, is last long. You know, our bundle spray, so it's definitely gonna last long. And we're gonna look up the Giamatti just to say. I probably won't buy it, but I'm still gonna look it up, bro. Gianfranco Fairy for Men. Okay, here we go. Oh yeah, that bottle even look old school. Man, I like an old school bottle. Nah, I wouldn't mess with this, bro. It's too much wood and citrus for me. Just look at the notes. I mean, I might like it. Who knows? I'm just saying. At the top, aromatic, woody, citrus, earthy, warm, spicy, green, fresh, spicy, mossy, tobacco, and floral. Let's see what this says. Yeah, it's too much green in here, bro. I don't wear green fragrances like that. But thank you for the lookout. Thank you for the lookout. Yeah, I know what I like and what I don't like, bro. I don't even get down like that. I know I wouldn't mess with this. Lemon, bergamot. The start right there is just too much. I can do a little bit on the top note 'cause I know it's gonna burn off. But man, this got excessive green notes on the top. Lemon, bergamot, green notes, mandarin orange, carnation. I mean, in the middle, carnation, lavender, petitgrain. This is old school fragrance. That's all it tells me is old school piece. You can get it for 51 bucks. You say, well worth the cost. Yeah, it don't cost much at all. You can get it for 24 bucks here. So it's not like, well, it's for one ounce. So it's not immensely expensive. I got you. It's like one of them old school joints. And I feel you. What's a reasonably priced, good quality niche houses like under $200? Well, a lot of houses kind of like stay at that price point now. So I can give you under $200 for 50 mil now. Yeah, you got to be talking 100 mil or 50 mil. 100 mil, a $200 house for 200 mil, under $200. The best is 4162's London. 4162's London. I have like 16 fragrances from that house, and they're all under $200, and some of them are hundreds, and some of them are lower. So yeah, 4162's London, called Perfumology. Grab her, man. She got a whole. I counted them the other day. Look at my video from the other day when I was in the store. I think I showed myself counting. She has like 34, 35 fragrances, man, and I have 16 of them. So yeah, more definitely a 4162's London under $200. Check her out. She's great. When I say great, I mean great because I got a lot of fragrances. I will say she's a great blender. Yeah, nah, I hear you, Fristy Cat, but I wouldn't wear it, bro. I keep it real, bro. I keep it real. I can't cater to y'all because then y'all call me a phony. I can't be a phony. I wouldn't spray that on my skin. I just wouldn't. But as long as you like it, bro, as I always say, as long as you like it, I like that you like it. There's not a problem. I have no problem with that. Okay. All right. So another one from this house. This is called Silence. Now this is more of a challenging fragrance. My man, oh, my man said this joint stinks. My man does not like this. C Money. Charles Alexander does not like this phrase. Oh, man, bro, you don't know what you're missing. Oh, this thing. It does stink. But check it out. Warm, spicy, woody oud, rose leather, powdery, balsamic, patchouli, smoky, and fresh spicy. This bad boy has saffron, incense, black pepper, elemi, almond on the top. Argarwood and a lot of oud. Rose, leather, cloves, heliotrope in the middle, and patchouli, guaiac wood, sandalwood, musk, and vanilla on the bottom. It should stink. But what he don't realize is the dry down on this, when that incense pop out, man, when this is basically incense, vanilla, and oud when it dries down. He don't understand. He take a first sniff, and he's a good collector. C-Money's a good collector. But he bounced the ball on this. I was trying to sell it to him, man, because I ain't wear it that much. It's still pretty much a full bottle. Now I realize I'm going to keep it because I went through the whole dry down with this. Silence, man. And the last one right here is called Love. Simple as that. In Love. And this right here got compared to, and it's definitely not why I bought it. That's for sure. In Love was compared to, no, they got so many, man. I'd be all day trying to find this. Let me just type in Love. In Love. Now I got to get up out of here. Because that joint is wrong. The Fragrance Kitchen. They compared this to some people did on for Granica. Try to compare this to I don't even want to say the name, a Venice. They try to compare it to a Venice, and there's nowhere near Venice. This does not smell like a Venice in any way. It's citrusy a little bit. Citrus and woods is basically what it is. Citrus and woody, main accords. Citron, pink pepper, orange, and bergamot. Again, a lot of citrus in the top, but let me tell you, it burns off. That's why I like this over my man Old Head juice, which is totally different. Because then this comes in with cedar, apple, and jasmine, guaiac wood, amber, sandalwood, and patchouli. All right? So, yeah, they try to say, oh, it got probably the apple. There's no pineapple in here. I don't know why they would say it smells like, you know, what you call it. Ain't no pineapple in here. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Well, mixed emotions is popping. I don't have it. When I smelled it, I liked it. Yeah, mixed emotions is popping. I don't care about a Venice. That's number 2. And there's another piece. RaJuR made one. RaJuR made the blue bottle joint that almost smelled just like a Venice. You know what I mean? I don't care about a Venice. It's too much hype. I don't mess with it. I'm never going to wear it. I'm never going to spray it. I'm never going to buy it. You can't even give it to me. I'll sell it to somebody else, okay? The House of Bordeaux has some real nice ones in 120. Okay, the House of Bordeaux. Okay, there you go. You got another suggestion right there. All right? I'm not familiar with that house either, but no doubt. As long as it's niche, I'm down with it. If it's designer and everybody else is wearing it, I ain't wearing it. Like that. Like today, I'm probably the only one on the planet that's wearing this today. No, well, the Fragrance Kitchen is in Kuwait, right? But I'm probably the only one that's wearing this today. I can guarantee you in the United States. Hey, what's going on, C Money? I just got finished talking about you. All right, Biz Wiz, no doubt. Stop by again, my brother. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you. Like, subscribe, and share me. Google me on YouTube. Google RaJuR Deep Cool. Look at that, Charles. Charles, I talked Charles up. You know why? You know why I talked you up, Charles? Yeah, silence. And you know you want it. For some reason, you don't want to admit that you want this, but you want it. I just told you. I was telling people you were saying this stinks. You didn't give it a chance. You didn't understand the dry down with the incense, vanilla, and the oud that you missing out on this. You could have had this, C-Money. And I know you got other great juices. I know you got it. Kept quiet. I know you got other juices. You got some good juices. What's going on, Big Gap? But you missed out on this, bro. You missed out on this right here, baby. You could have had the silence. I'm not selling it now. I'm not selling it. I'm not trading it for any of your fantabulous George juice and whatsoever. No, I'm not going to trade. I would never. The way it goes on with that oud, man, is crazy. It's crazy. So that's it for me, y'all. I got to get ready to go to work. As y'all know, silence. We got Youth Memory is what I'm wearing today. And then we have In Love, which does not smell like a Venice. And yes, Bibliotech is nice. I almost bought that. But then I just start coming out of the mainstream niche. Because I like mainstream niche. I mean, of course, Oud Immortel is the Venice smoker. But I got tired of this. Yeah, JaVoy. Yeah, JaVoy is good under 200 too. That's right, if you can find it. But JaVoy under 200 is 50 mil, bro. So like I said, I ain't know what you're talking about. 50 mil or 100 mil. I think 100 mil, I don't think it's under 200. I think the 100 mil is over 200. But there's something you guys look at. I'm talking about retail. Retail. I'm talking about retail. I'm not talking about Fragrance Net and Fragrance that brand. I'm not talking about those wholesale houses. When I talk about prices, I'm talking about retail prices, okay? So, I don't know. So, anyway, I got to go, man. Thank y'all for stopping by. I got to be up out of here. I got to get ready to go to work. Boxing. Just can't wait for the Spence Pacquiao fight. Can't wait. It's amazing to me how many American people are picking Manny over their own American Spence. Man, crazy. Rod, you messing with that Bosea? Yeah, not the high-end stuff, though. I'm not spending $600 and $300 for Bosea. I'll stick around at 185, Ardent, and all that stuff. I'll stick with that. Adios, Fisty Cat. Holla at your boy. Yo, don't mess with Bosea like that, man. I'm not trying to get no rewards and trophies and bragging rights, spending friggin' $5,000 on Lemur, Yemer, whatever it is. I don't get down like that, bro. I spend my money wisely. Again, because fragrances kind of used to be a bragging point when I first got into the game because I wanted to make such a quick statement. Here's this guy named Raj come out of nowhere and he's buying all these high-end joints. Tom Ford, On Wide, I'm buying all the juices. It ain't that way no more, baby, because what's important to me is, that Yeah, that music stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm about that music, baby. Ain't about something I'm gonna spray out and all of a sudden I ain't got it no more. Unless I sell this stuff, it ain't going nowhere. You know what it does? It makes music. This don't make music. You spray this one day, and you're wearing something the next. All right? So that's what I do. But yeah, no doubt, man. I don't mess around Bodicea like that. 185 is the most I'll spend. Ardent. I think it went up to 200, the most I'll spend on Bodicea. Again, I'm not a brag. I don't need to buy high-end fragrances to brag. I like niche fragrances, but I know how to spend my money. And I know how to buy a good niche fragrance to blow people's brains out and don't even have to spend $600 for somebody to tell you that it stinks and you don't spend $600 on Bodicea, and all of a sudden everybody tell you, man, that joint is garbage, and then you get mad and get insulted because you spent $600 on Bodicea and nobody like it but you, and now you got to try to get rid of it, but then they done found out nobody like it but you, and then you're stuck with that stinker for $600. I'm just telling you. Not about what you got, it's about how you wear it, how you carry it, and how you spend your money when it comes to these juices. And I'm out. Talk to y'all later. Be well. Be careful. Traveling mercies, anybody traveling. I'll talk to y'all soon. I got to bounce. Yeah, I got to bounce. I got to go. That's real. That's right. That's real. That's real. You know it's real. I keep it real with y'all, man. I'm not like them other reviewers. I'm not a reviewer. I'm not like them cats who trying to get you to buy crap. Nah, man. I don't get down like that, dog. There's some cats who trying to find an identity, and they ain't got an identity. You know, cats be laying in the basement in their mama's house. No, I'm sorry, I don't want to go too far. But you know, people ain't really got nothing going, and just try to let's do fragrances so I can get a bigger standing. I don't need that, dog. I just need to tell you the truth. And who is this? I don't know nobody in Virginia either. People call me Virginia, Chicago. Come on, man, stop playing me. All right, that's enough. I ain't mean to insult anybody who actually is getting into fragrances because you ain't got enough to do with your life. I do, and that's why you can trust me. I'll talk to y'all later. Holla.